Hello Mama, and welcome to week 9. You finished the first 8. So now it's time to transition from your first 8 gentle movements, integrating that phase 2 breathography that you've been working on for the past 4, maybe even 8 weeks, maybe longer. Meet yourself where you're at. Don't rush this. I'm labeling each week as a week number just so that you can keep track of and know where you are in the progression, but don't feel like just because I'm calling something week 5, you need to stay on week 5 and immediately transition. Now we're in that phase where we can start integrating that phase 2 breath into movements using our bands. So we're going to increase the stability and the endurance of the deep abdominals using our Ab-Ribbon, adding our mini ball band, and also in terms of equipment, we need our small yellow loop for today, and also our medium length yellow band. We also need our band kit tethered at approximately knee height for today. We're going to be on the mat, still not standing, so we're going to connect to the ground and continue activating that deep core using our phase 2 breathography. So in the seated position, let's practice that phase 2 breathography we've been working on for weeks 5 through 8. Hear it in the music. Low hiss, softly shushing, loudly shushing. You're loosening that ribbon. Inhale. Close your eyes. Remember, nervous system shh is so important here. Shh. 2 engaged inhales, 2 released inhales. Let's take it from the zip up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1. Close your eyes. Shh. Gently loosening your ribbon. Now inhale. Tighten. Engaged, 2, released, 2. And remember, that release is just as important as the engaged exhale, especially in this postpartum phase. We want to target that focused control of relaxing the pelvic floor and the abdominals as much as we are focusing on strengthening them. So I want you to think about that as we go through our warm-up, and we're upping the ante just a little bit. So over the next 4 to 8 weeks, you're gonna feel that strength endurance increasing so we can transition. Let's zip up. Hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 1. And that nice quadruped position. Well, close your eyes. Inhale, engaged. Two engaged. 1, 2, released, 2, hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 1. Then move back to that child's pose blow. Feel your ab-ribbon loosen. On that engaged exhale, inhale, inhale. 2 engaged, 2, released, 2. Now, because we're spending a lot of time on the ground, well, we're spending the whole session on the ground today, and we're going to be incorporating half kneeling we're going to use half kneeling in quite a few of our exercises over the next few weeks. And this is because simply being in the half kneeling position is just such an amazing core exercise, working on your balance. Balance doesn't lie. If your balance is off, you will get the feedback of starting to fall over. So we're going to integrate this in quite a few of our exercises. If you need extra padding for under your knee, knowing that we're going to be in this position for anywhere between 20-30 seconds at a time, please grab that because that's going to be helpful. If you're not a kneeler and joint restriction or pain eliminates you from getting down on the ground, sit in a chair. My 18-inch stool that I use sometimes in the workouts, just sit there and split your stance. That's your half kneel, and just follow all of my breathing cues. Let's practice with hands behind the head, our breathography. Hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 1, inhale 2. Press your head back into your hands. Inhale, inhale. Loosen your ribbon. 2 engaged inhales. 2, released. 2. Wow, that feels good. Now, from here, let's go to our little band squid tether point, and we're going to begin with an exercise warming up our back. Whatever foot was just forward in the half kneel, put the other foot forward. I want you to grab yellow. In fact, we're going to use yellow for most of our exercise. In fact, I think for all of our exercises today, let's work light resistance. So you're activating that posture. Find your foot tripod on the front foot. You're just holding here. Hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1. Inhale 2. Focus on your ribbon. Squeeze your back glute gently. Inhale. Inhale. Loosen your ribbon. 2, engaged. 2, released. Zip up as you transition. Hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1. Inhale 2. Blow. Row back. 2 engaged inhales. 1, 2. All about that deep core. Lifting the pelvic floor. 2 engaged. 2. Released. 2. Now we move to quadruped again. Now, the way that we just did that transition, where I was transitioning to the other side on the zip up activation, we're going to start incorporating that so that we're flowing through from one movement to the next, zipping up, practicing zipping up and integrating this breath into all movements in life. So you're always supported, but you also know how to relax. So now we're holding a position here. Get as close to the tether point as you need. We're trying for this position. Hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1. Inhale 2. If you can loosen your ab ribbon by the soft shish and loud shish. Loosen the ribbon. Inhale. Inhale. That's your assessment. You want to integrate that deep core into every movement. 2 engaged. 1, 2. Released. Zip up, transition. Hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1. Inhale 2. Hold it. 2 engaged. 2. If you can, close your eyes. Keep that shoulder back, holding the band. 2 engaged. 2. Released. 2. Okay, let's take a break for a second.